I think you're right. I think the fact is though that Blueprint 2 was a better album than it was received. Like it was a fire album to me. I think overall, like you said though, Black Album was the better product, and that's why it snuck through. I do agree with that.
Yeah, I think good product. It speaks to time. Like
Okay, okay, okay. So if that's the case, then let's talk about the the uh, uh the American Gangster album. Because to me, that's Jay Z's greatest body of work, and I don't think that was received as his best album or even top five, top three.
yeah. To me, that one doesn't even make top five.
See
Like
what I'm
that's
saying? And that's to me,
yeah.
that's Jay Z's greatest body of work.
Yeah, to me,
American
I,
out,
I remember
American Gangster.
you said that once before, and I actually went back and listened to it, and I was
You
like,
still disagree?
I still disagree. Like, yeah, I still wouldn't even put that in the top five. Like,
Okay,
I wouldn't put that over Blueprint 2 or 3.
really?
Yeah,
You wouldn't put that over Blueprint 2 or
I wouldn't put
especially
that.
3?
I wouldn't put it over Blueprint 2 or 3.
What?
Yeah,
You sure you listen to the right album?
I'm sure. I'm positive, man.
I'm really baffled that you talking like this because I know how much you like rap. I know how
Blue,
much you know your hip hop. I'm
Blueprint. I wouldn't put it over Blueprint 2, Blueprint 3. I wouldn't put it over Volume 2. I wouldn't put it over Blueprint. I wouldn't put it over Black Album. I wouldn't put it. I mean, it's probably like his seventh best album.
what?
Yeah,
Oh God.
on my Jay Z ranking list, it's probably his seventh best album.
Oh man.
But like I said, I get
I
it,
think
man.
your second album would have to be okay. So if I had to rank them personally, I'm ranking them American Gangster, The Blueprint, Black Album.
And I
They're
would
my
put
top three.
I would put Blueprint Black Album, and then number 3, I would probably put Volume 2.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so what is it that you wasn't feeling about uh uh American Gangster?
I just felt like it was okay. Like it was just an okay album to me. Like I mean, I was like the production okay, like the songs okay. Like none of those songs I'm quoting. Like I'm not quoting none of them songs.
You're not quoting none of them songs.
None of them songs.
Okay. So
Like none of them songs are playing in my head. Like when I like
okay, so if you hear them,
like
you can vibe.
I mean, if I
But you're
hear them,
saying
yeah, I mean, I know who it is. Of course, I know who it is, and I know the song, so I can,
nothing
you
though.
can vibe.
Hello
But it's
Brooklyn.
like, how like music that you really like and it's popular, or even as catchy, that catch, it'll just pop up in your head. Like none of them songs are gonna do that for me.
Okay, so just out the gate, if I hear Hello Brooklyn, if I hear Pray, if I hear um um
Exactly,
110th Street joint,
exactly, man, exactly.
Fallen, all of them. Fall, man, that whole album is sick, man. I swear, man. And
If
you know
you
what?
if you really think about it, you may be able to get out the track list.
Rock
Versus
Boys,
if you think
Rock
about
Boys.
Blueprint, you could just riddle off every song
Okay,
on
so
the
what about
album.
okay, ignorant shit? Say hello. Like that album is fire, bro. It's coming to me now. Like, but
Exactly, it's coming to you now.
that's
Versus
because
the Blueprint, the
that's
Black Album,
me
you
though.
like
That ain't,
you
that
just
ain't got
like,
nothing to do with you know what I'm saying with Jay Z. That's my marijuana usage.
hey man, okay. I mean, hey man, I mean,
American Gangster Blue Magic. Come on, man. Come on, man. But and I get and the bars are crazy because to me, "Say Hello" is one of Jay Z's top 10 songs. I swear, I swear.
okay, man. I go listen to it again, man. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I missed it last time you said it. But, man, I listen to it again
I
for
just think it's
for
a better. Okay, maybe you won't love it as his best album, but I think it's a better product than than is being received. That's my main goal here is to get it better received, better well received.
Oh, okay. I'm just
All right, did you check out Raw?
yeah, that's all right.
Raw was actually pretty good this week.
Raw was really good. Raw
Yeah.
was really good. That was the best match of Jey Uso's career.
What? Without a shadow of a doubt. Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
nah.
I actually was feeling Jey Uso.
Yeah, like
I
people were
was.
like, "Oh, well, it was only because he went against Seth." I was like, he put on a
Possibly.
show. I was like, don't get me wrong. I know Seth is like one of those people that a lot of people have really good matches against, but
Yeah.
I was like, Jay held his own. Like, I mean, it wasn't
Oh, for
like,
sure. No
you
doubt about
know,
it.
yeah, like
I
Seth.
don't think he could have had that match with Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't think he could have had that match with Jimmy. I don't think the,
Yeah,
the
you can't
other.
just make it seem like Jay could have. Jay only did. I mean, no, Jay held 40% of that match down easily.
But but I believe like yeah, he put on the show. Like I was
Okay.
like,
With that match, do you feel like he needs to expand his move list?
man, I mean, of course, I've always felt he needed to expand his move
Well, what I'm
list.
saying is though, he
But
still put on a great match with that moveset.
yeah, I mean, he did, but he did more things than he normally does. Like too. Like
Yeah, yeah,
so, I think that's. I mean, that's just part of it. He did, but he had to do more because he had to, because Seth has like a wider range of maneuvers than a lot of the people he fought too. So I mean, like I said, I can see it's a balancing scale,
yeah.
but you
It's a
know,
different level of confidence too when you know you keeping the strap.
yeah.
Like when you know you're not losing, you like, you know what? Let's do everything.
Even though I was kind of, upset that they should have let the match finish rather than,
Yeah.
went to a no DQ. But I mean,
I
I
like how
get
they
it.
did it though.
You can't put Seth as the new big bad guy and then make him lose his
That's
first
true.
time out, and then you can't take the strap off Jay because I
Yeah.
mean it just doesn't make no sense right now. And so, I mean, I get it that that's the ending that they had to, go with some type of DQ or stuff like that. But it just sucks that you have that great of a match
Yeah.
and there's not a ending to
Real
it. Like,
conclusion you
yeah,
looking for. But this the thing though. The execution of it was really good. I was shocked a few times because I counted them out. I thought I thought Brown was gonna end it early. He didn't. Um what else happened right before CM Punk came out?
the when the Seth hit the
When
he
he
hit
hit the
him,
stump.
yeah.
Yo, match was over. Match was over in my head. I'm like, damn. Like it really was a good false finish. And CM Punk coming back was actually a decent surprise, and I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be the one running
Yeah,
down like
I knew
after.
something was gonna happen because I knew Jay wasn't losing, but
Yeah.
I didn't know how it was gonna happen.
Mm.
Okay.
So
What about
yeah.
EO and what's that, Roxanne?
Oh, they had a really good match. EO been putting on some really good matches. Like I mean, like she been showing out.
EO been killing it lately.
Yeah, EO been putting on some
She got the
really good
crowd doing
matches.
that shit too now.
Yeah.
Look at EO, man. This shit taking off.
Hey,
EO dope. I think it's best that Vince never would have allowed it, but the Asian promos helped her.
oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
The Asian promos helped her big time because she would say, her broken English, but then she'd take off in Japanese. And you could
Hmm.
tell she meant that shit, whatever she said. And I was like, yo, EO dope.
That's kind of the same thing Pinto doing right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like the
He never
English
did a
is.
promo on AEW at all. I don't
Oh,
remember him ever talking on the mic in AEW.
really?
I can't recall a moment where he was talking.
Oh, yeah, because he he was Yeah, he was talking about it, or you see him talking, but then when he goes to speaking in his native language, that's when
That's what
he
he be
really
taking off.
talks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Go,
like when you think about it, you go a little slower because you got to think about the translation of the stuff you're
you
saying.
want to
But
make
when you
sure you're saying
speaking
the
in
right things and
yeah,
all that.
when you speaking in your native tongue, you can just talk.
What about Gunther? Gunther, Gunther, Gunther.
No, Gunther, my guy, but I'm not excited about him fighting Pat McAfee.
I'm gonna
Like,
say this. I wasn't initially. The last 2 weeks, I'm a little. The excitement has risen. The excitement levels has gotten higher. I think first off, Pat McAfee does a better promo than most people on the roster. If I'm being honest, on the babyface side, because he be having good babyface promos without looking like a cornball, without overdoing it, and I like Pat McAfee for that. I think he should get his ass whooped. I think Gunther should fuck him up pretty bad. But I like that he getting me excited for it now.
I mean, you would figure Gunther would have to destroy him. Like, you can't let this dude come off commentator and like even put up a fight against the
He
ring
could
general.
though. Pat McAfee can get down in the ring.
Man, he should get destroyed.
Now I'm gonna say this. I
Gunther
think
was just champion for like
yeah,
100 days. Like,
yeah.
Pat McAfee should walk in there and get destroyed.
I think he should. I think he. What I think is going to happen is I think he gonna get a little shit off. I think he gonna have. He got too many little high fly rope moves, jump from the top rope moves and shit like that. So I think he gonna get some moves off.
He shouldn't even be allowed to touch the rope.
I
He should come in. Gunther should
yeah.
just destroy. It should be like a dog with a piece of meat. Just,
Now
just destroy him.
I like that. I like that this started because he was disrespecting Michael Cole though.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, yo, Pat, like, yo, this is my man's. Like, I'm not about to let you talk to Michael Cole. I don't like that he keep calling Michael Cole the GOAT, though. Michael Cole, not the GOAT. Michael Cole is the second greatest of all time. He is not the GOAT. They're never going to allow JR to go without being noticed as the king, the greatest to ever do it. JR is the GOAT, hands down. It's not even, to me, it's not close. And to me, it's not even close about number two because Michael Cole is clearly number two. You disagree? You disagree with JR? I mean, who could you put above JR?
I wouldn't put Michael Cole above JR.
I don't think you could.
Like as an announcer. But it's just like Michael Cole's just work ethic is just next level.
Somebody, bro.
Think somebody at your door.
Oh, I know who that is. That's the homie. Make some noise for the homie. Tone G in the building.
Um,
Um,
what's up with it, fellas? What's up?
Tone G.
what's going on?
What's up,
What's
G?
up?
How
How
you?
y'all?
Good, good.
We
I'm all
living.
right. No
Living.
complaints. No complaints.
We
No
was in the middle of
complaints.
this conversation jumping off about Michael Cole and JR. We were trying to establish. I believe personally that JR is number one. Um, I think Michael Cole is number two, but I think it's a big gap in between them. But Matt was giving Michael Cole his props as far as being like a top tier hard worker because he is.
Yeah, I mean, like to me, he is like I just feel like I feel like nobody is better at doing it than Jr. Like I feel like Jr. has a talent for it.
Yeah,
So it's almost like when you see like
it's
Shawn
natural.
Michaels in the ring, like it's
It's
like
natural.
when you watch Shawn Michaels, you're like, this guy was made and born to do this. Whether he's been doing it for 7 months, he's been doing it for 30 years. This
Yeah,
you got to work really hard to be even close to this guy's natural talent level.
for sure.
Versus, it's just like Michael Cole seems like that dude that just like that hard worker that's gonna put in that time, that's gonna put in that
He,
grind.
he didn't have a jump shot
Yeah,
at the beginning of
for
the year, and now
yeah,
he
for me,
knocking down threes.
for me, for me, I kind of be torn between the two because
Really?
I feel like JR is my childhood and teenage years, and Michael Cole took over for my early years into now. So it's like split in half. Like I talk about JR, like the Attitude Era and things of that nature. I don't think it's as big. And me, just my personal opinion. I got JR number one, but I don't think it's as big of a gap as people may think it is. For real,
Yeah.
I think it's closer to be. As I'm being completely honest. I know JR they called a lot of like insane moments and things of that nature, but I feel like when talking about those two, I think Michael Cole kind of closed the gap in my opinion. So I'm not mad either way you put it because they like split my wrestling life in half, like literally. So
They did kind of do that. You're right about that. Yeah, that is a fact because Michael Cole been holding it down strong for like the last 17 years or some shit. So yeah, you're right. Overall, I think the biggest argument is who would be third place. I don't even know who that is. If you ask me, because I know all of us might have different answers. If you would have asked me, I probably would say Bobby the Brain Heenan.
I was about to say for real, like a lot of people put that tandem number one as far as a complete tandem is Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain. A
That
lot of
is
people put
that's a strong team.
uh yeah, a lot of people put them number one as far as like a tandem.
What they
Uh, like
who
for
you
me,
got at third?
I mean, for me, it'll go up to who made the impact on me as watching it in the prime is interesting. I came in on the ass end of Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain. So for me personally, it would be JR and Jerry. I think as a tandem, though, they brought everything you needed as far as tandem and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just like the good
You would
cop,
put the
bad cop.
king. You would put the king at third.
Yeah.
And if we talking tandems, I'll have JR and King Lawler number one. If we talking tandems, that's just my personal
Oh
opinion.
yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Mhm.
I'm talking about just individual on third place.
Yeah, for me it was the king. Like I mean, just because like from when I was watching, these are the main guys, and then who entertained me. I mean, like I felt that the king he brought like almost like that like big personality, just talking crazy,
Yeah,
a lot of times on the mic and stuff like that. So I feel like it was something different. Like him and Jr. play off very well off of each other together.
nah,
So I
Right.
think so yeah, for me, King would definitely be number three.
bro, definitely had some moments too because he's had me rolling. Where does Taz sit? Because Taz got to be quietly creeping up there.
Well,
Taz been doing commentary for like 15 years now itself.
I know this one about to make you mad because you don't like this particular person. For
Don't say
me,
Tony Schiavone.
I know you know I'm about to say him only because of his voice. Like if he has the perfect announcer voice for those moments. I know it may be still watered down. And man, you had this personal conversation too. We know I still know he's saying the same shit for over 25 plus years, but just get what I'm saying. I'm saying he has one of the perfect voices for that. I know he didn't probably grow into it or none of that, but as far as like the voice, I believe he has it. Like because you can be flicking a channel and that'll click in your head like, oh shit,
This,
that's Tony
this,
Schiavone calling it, so I'm
this,
going to stop.
this thing. Really, nigga. This thing. Oh my god. That nigga is terrible, man. He is fucking terrible. After all these years, like this nigga been going strong like 38 years. He been going longer than that. Shivani been
uh,
40 years, man. He's not good. Paul Heyman better than him, man. Taz, him, everybody. And honestly, before we go off the topic real quick, I was talking about how to Bobby the Brain because he was a beast in WWE with Gorilla. I personally love Bobby's WCW commentary. He was the only
yeah,
bright spot to me. He's the only
yeah.
bright spot. I used to be like, these niggas are born.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
He come in and make it hype. So I'm like, okay. All right, so first off, make some noise for my nigga Matt, man. I don't know why I ain't show you no love in the beginning of the show, man. I ain't played that. And then I denied myself, man. Make some noise for me. Let's go.
It's cool. We just
Yes,
started
sir.
talking.
Yeah, we hop straight in. We hop straight in, and I was right, and you was wrong because you out the gate. Like that's crazy.
Of course, that's normal. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
What y'all ready for them squads?
yeah.
Yeah, let's get to it,
Um,
man. I got I took an approach with it. I just went. I think my approach I went with this one is I went the best mid card squad I could get.
mm,
The best mid card squad I could get. Now this is too what I want to do next time we do this. I want to do this again soon, right? Like in the next couple weeks. What I want to do is, and I'm gonna say it publicly, I want us to submit our six worst. I mean, we're gonna go five. Our five worst. Five worst wrestlers we could think of. The most just niggas who irritate you the most. And what we do is we put them all out there, and we go each round and pick one, and at like a draft, and we create the best squad that we could create out the worst niggas possible. I think that's gonna be fire. I think that's gonna be fire because I know some of some terrible jobbers who like, man, I don't want the niggas on my team. All right, who gonna kick the? Oh, I wait the Tone come back. We kick this. Oh, this nigga, you see? Oh, you see what he said at the bottom? I ain't even peep his name to just now. Oh, ah, this nigga, man, who we think he is,
I
man?
was. Hey. I was gonna put the only two-time undisputed champ, but you know.
So Grand Slam champion.
Hey, the one and only. I guess I got Hall of Fame credentials already.
Man, that's crazy, man. Bro is gonna make
And
it to the Hall of Fame. I might not never get in. I still ain't won the predictions title, man.
and another 2 weeks we'll be doing this podcast strong just to give you fellas a head up for a straight year.
Oh, word?
Our
Oh
our
wow!
first year anniversary coming up around like the 25th
Man,
Oh
I,
wow!
that's
for the
fucking
first show we ever did. Let's
yo.
go.
Time be flying, bro.
Yeah, that is went by quick.
Wow.
Right.
That's insane. I didn't even realize that. I had no idea, bro. Damn. Okay. Let's kick this off. Who going first? Who going first?
Um,
Um,
Want me to go first?
Don't matter to me, champ. You
yeah.
the champ. You make the order.
I'll kick it off.
All
We was
right.
doing six. What was we doing? Six, including the manager, or six and the manager?
Six including the
You could
manager.
do up to six, right? Yeah.
Yeah, up to six. Don't have to be six. But yeah. Up to six.
Okay.
And you include the manager.
Okay. Cool. I went, and for a couple of these people I picked, I picked a certain year. You know what I'm saying? So,
So
um,
what was your thing when you was creating your squad? What was your thought process behind it?
for me, it was almost unbelievable years that I kind of thought that they had.
All these
That's
people
kind
had
of
all these people had incredible years.
yeah, except for like one, but I could point out a particular a year that I thought was dominant for him, but I didn't.
All right.
So for me, just spark the conversation off because I know he never get no love. They done banned him from everywhere. I'm gonna say the 0304 Chris Benoit. I'm gonna put him on my team.
Okay.
I
Damn.
went with
Strong pick. I never nigga ain't even crossed my mind.
Oh,
I
I actually
went
had
with,
him in one of mine.
I
Got him
went
on
with the 2009. You know how I feel about the 2009 ball head Randy Orton.
that nigga was
Okay.
dangerous.
I put him on there. I put the 02 Brock Lesnar just because he was young and athletic and he was fresh on the scene.
Yeah,
killing stuff.
yeah.
That dude, that was a crazy Brock Lesnar.
That nigga was
I
insane.
went
Yeah.
I went with the first time Bray Wyatt released the actual Fiend on the scene. I thought that grabbed everybody
Mm.
kind of by his horns.
Mm.
And then last but not least, as far as persona wise, as far as wrestler, I went with the '97 Shawn Michaels.
You said
He's
97.
a
I knew it
hinge.
had to be him.
My honorable mention was I was gonna slide Perk Angle in there, but I thought that was a little bit over the top, so I slid them both.
Yo, Perk should have been there. Perk should have been there, G.
And I put, as far as the manager, the who's going to manage all of these guys, I put Paul Heyman. I think he is like he got to be the best manager. Or if he not for real, I have to have the argument with somebody about that as far as management. And then for my team, I just named them Elite Kings.
Mm. The
Mm.
Elite Kings. Run that squad back one more time.
So we got Bray Wyatt, '97 Shawn Michaels, the '09 Randy Orton. I got the 2004 Chris Benoit, and then the '02 Brock Lesnar.
Mm. That's a dangerous squad. Yeah, them niggas. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
What you got, Matt? Oh, you want me? I can go next. You want me?
Sure, you can go.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I went for the best mid carders I could find. I tried my best to get the best squad of niggas who didn't get everything I thought they deserved. All right. So honorable mention, my boy Ron Simmons.
Okay.
Um, y'all remember Bull Buchanan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another of my honorable mention. And my last honorable mention was WCW Jericho.
Yeah. I had my boy
WCW
on.
Jericho got
I had.
disrespect.
Mhm.
I had. I had him on my honorable mention list too. I didn't even run him off, but I completely agree with you with that. I think WWE got him and watered them down a little bit. Man.
Oh yeah.
He was outstanding over there.
Yeah, he could if he'd have kept that same WCW energy out the it wouldn't have
Bruh.
took him 3 or 4 years to get over in WWE. He'd have got over out the gate.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so first one on my squad, WWE DDP. I felt like that
Mm.
nigga was disrespected. They made him a creepy ass stalker. He
Mhm.
was going
Right. Yeah.
out the gate. Who the fuck gonna beat the Undertaker out the gate in 2002, 2003? Nobody. Nobody beating Undertaker. They first fucking man. That was a setup, man. It wasn't cool either, Vince. It
For
was
real.
trash. That was trash. DDP was my guy. Uh, I had to throw a girl in there, and if you know me, then y'all already know who that girl is. And this is a very appropriate time for her right now because she's being severely disrespected. And Bailey, I'm standing up for you, girl. I got you.
There we go.
Show my girl Bailey some love because Bailey has not been getting her proper respect, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate none of that. Um, third on my squad. This guy, maybe it's a little bit of Cleveland bias, but I could never understand why Dolph Ziggler is not a Grand Slam champion, but Miz is won 2 times over. I love
Me.
the Miz. I love the Miz. And I'm not saying Miz don't deserve it. But how the hell Dolph don't even get half the credentials that Miz has? And
I
Dolph
Mhm.
completely,
is
I
a top
completely
tier
agree with that.
that,
Yeah.
that nigga is a top tier wrestler of a generation. Like he is nice, nice.
Yeah, he nice.
And this is like
Yeah, his whole time I thought he was in WWE. I thought he got fucked over.
he did. But you know what? We all know why. The mic game just wasn't as strong as it should have been.
Right.
He never developed it.
Well, he got opportunities though.
Oh, he
Like,
did.
yeah,
They tried their best to show him some love.
they definitely tried.
But
I
that's
think
where you, but that's where you, even if you try, I don't think you tried enough because sometimes The elite players need a crutch. That's where you give them a Paul Heyman or somebody strong in his corner. Same thing you did to Brock.
The issue was though, bro was too good. Like bro was just too good. He was really good. So because you really good like that, I mean, niggas ain't never gonna give you your full credit because you can do everything. So now you can't be the master in nothing. So
Right.
because of that, it's gonna hold you back a little bit, I think. But salute to him. Number three on my squad. No, I mean number four on my squad was my boy Bobby Lashley. Now, now the last 3 years Bobby Lashley career in WWE, he got all the props he deserved. He put in work. He was the champion a couple times. Won Royal Rumble. He beat Brock at the Royal Rumble. Like he did some shit. They let Bobby Lashley eat. I ain't gonna lie. However, it took two stints in like 20 years to get there. Bobby Lashley should have been doing that the first stint. He should have never went to TNA. Shouldn't have had to do that.
Right.
And then when he came back, he was getting love, but they didn't show him love. Like it took somebody had to get in Vince's ear to make it happen. It took too long.
I think it was just there were too many similarities between him and Brock.
That could very well be it, bro. And I never really thought
Yeah.
about it
Because
like
it's
that.
like,
I never thought about
the amateur wrestling, the MMA fighting, the big, big guy,
it.
Right. The
not
bruiser.
really that great on the mic. Like, I mean, it was just too many similarities. It's like I got the same guy. Like, which one am I gonna go with? And Brock was Vince's guy and Paul's guy, so he won.
You
And
might be
what?
on to something with that. But I will say this. I think Vince always liked that nigga. I just think
Yeah, I mean,
I
because
think Bobby
Vince like
just
anybody that's big. Like if you
you got
big, you can be a big wrestler.
yeah, that's true. Remember, he threw him
Yeah.
against he had him beat Umaga for
Yeah,
Trump.
for Trump. Yeah,
So like he always had a thing like where he wanted Bobby to be right, but for some reason he didn't pull the trigger on Bobby early in the career. I don't know why. I got two more. Okay, Sky Hall. I feel like Sky Hall is completely disrespectful when you think about the fact that he was never a world champ anywhere. How in the hell is that possible that Sky Hall never won a world title? But then when
Uh,
you take it up a notch and consider the fact that they never even let my nigga in the Royal Rumble,
Rumble. Yeah,
Really, nigga?
what the fuck going on, man? I can't even understand that. I can't even put my head around the fact that Scott Hall never ran down that rap with his name with the music playing in the Royal Rumble, and he wasn't a world champion. It does not make sense.
at
He should
all.
have been the leader of the black and white I'm not the red and black NWO. It should have been like him branching off and getting his own. Of course, I'm saying all this shit years later, but I just feel like Scott Hall was that guy. Plus, Razor Ramon was that guy. Like he was always on one.
He was
I
the
don't.
first legit. He was the first legit bad guy that made it cool before you to like him for real. The first
yeah.
legit heel that I think you can really like.
That's a fact. And let me ask you this: why in the fuck didn't Razor Ramon get the world title? I
Bro,
mean, it was
I
between
thought they was
him.
going in that direction after that Shawn Michaels, the first ladder match he eclipsed that. I thought it was going in that direction for you to give it to him because they
The
had a
top
window where he could have had it for a year.
the top four guys in the new generation era was Razor Ramon, Diesel, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels.
And Shawn Michaels, yeah.
All
You
three
had
of
two
them,
bigs and two small guys.
75% of them won the world title.
Yeah, for real.
That don't make no
I would
sense.
have, if I'm being honest, I would have thought you would have let him win it before you let Diesel win it.
Man,
If
what?
we been completely honest,
And
Yeah.
what did Diesel end up doing? Having the lowest the lowest ratings and viewership
yeah, with the
in history of a world champion in WWE.
because it wasn't his time. No, if you was gonna put it on anybody other than Brett Sean at the time, you give it right to Razor
Razor,
Ramon.
Razor.
He was hot.
Also, did y'all know that WWE has been WWE longer than
than it
WWF.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that stat today. Actually,
yeah.
yeah,
I think it just happened today.
yeah, it just happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today, yeah.
And you know what's even crazier about that comment you said?
What's
I be
that?
still to this day I still want to call it WWF.
I slip up and do that too sometimes. I slip up and do that,
well,
especially when I'm uploading videos on YouTube. I type in WWF all the time,
it just
and la-
it just sound better.
it does sound better.
Yeah,
It does.
I just missed the Federation part, right?
It does. And the logo looks better with that F.
Yeah, with the
It,
L, yeah.
Yeah.
it did. Last on my squad. First, before I reveal the last member of my squad, we are being managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan,
I know it.
the second greatest manager of all time. I do agree with you that Paul Heyman is the GOAT, but I think Bobby Heenan is number two. That dude was
Yeah,
he was
they're my top two.
that was my dog, man. I love Bobby Heenan, man. Um, last member of my squad, motherfucking Flash Funk, Too Cold Scorpio. That
Okay,
was
yeah.
that was the most highly criminally underrated wrestler of all time to me. What couldn't this fat black dude who could do every flip, every he can do everything. He used to do the leg drop, the spinning leg drop off the top rope. I'm like, yo,
Yep.
this dude is incredible, man. Man, Too Cold Scorpio was fire. I
And
used to
he one of the ones I always say he was ahead of his time
way
for
ahead of
his
his time.
wrestling style. He was too far ahead of the time, and then that's what make you more when after you get older, you got to go back in time just to appreciate like how good he was and the era he was in for real. He
Too
wasn't
Cold
supposed to be
Scorpio.
there yet.
He
That's what funny about like when you go back and like look at like some of like old matches, you be like, they was raw. They was just
yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
their time, so they ain't know what to do with them.
Or you be looking
Right.
at some old shit and be like, man, they did that move back then. You be like, what? You like, for instance, the shaker height spike. Yo, that shit is fucking insane. Have y'all ever seen the shaker height spike?
Nah.
Nah.
Go ahead, do yours, man. I'm gonna pull it up while you doing it.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I went about this a little differently. So I
Oh,
was like, I was thinking, like, I like once I started trying to figure out one, I started coming up with a bunch of them.
okay.
But,
Oh, you got
but,
a
uh,
different
yeah,
different variations.
I came up with a bunch of them. But I just do whatever.
All right.
So this one, I got Randy Orton as my leader,
Okay. Can't be
and
mad at that.
and then I got Sasha Sasha Banks to
Ooh.
dominate, the women's division.
My baby. That's my dog.
um, Not Mercedes Monet, it's
Oh,
clearly
hell
Sasha
no.
Banks.
Hell no. Sasha
Uh,
Banks.
you know, eh, then every team need a mouthpiece and a talker. So I got MJF
Oh shit.
to
Okay then. Yeah.
to
We blending shit.
yeah, and then and then we need a big band that like to beat up people. So I put in Gunther to fill that spot,
Mm.
I like that.
and then I was thinking about who was the most devious person I could think of that could manage this team,
Oh,
and so I
hold on.
came up
I
with
know who you already got.
no, you don't,
Yes, I do.
huh?
Yes, I do.
Who,
I
like
got
who would I pick? Because they not a manager.
you. Picked Jake the Snake.
No.
Oh,
I was like, who can I pick as the most
that's
devious
the
person?
first name that popped in my head. Jake the Snake.
Nah, their manager would be Stephanie McMahon.
There we go. I
Oh,
like that.
Yeah.
hey, that's actually fire. That's actually fire. I wouldn't have put her at all. That was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard. Run that squad back.
So you have Randy Orton, Sasha, MJF, and Gunther, managed by Stephanie McMahon.
But
Hey, that's fire. Yo, that's a dangerous squad. Sasha, heel Sasha,
Heel,
NXT heel Sasha.
Heel, Sasha, MJF on the mic, the ring general, and Randy.
That's a mean squad.
I
Man.
like it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. That was nice. That was nicer than mine. Now you go. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this?
No,
Yeah,
I I can't.
I see the screen. You talking about the screen you sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
You don't see it, Matt?
Nope.
It say holy shit.
Mm, for some reason they don't on my screen. Nope.
My nigga said absolutely. Oh, here it is. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah, bag is
There we
it.
go. There we
I'm
Yo,
like, am I missing something?
check this shit out right here. This is called the Shaker Height Spike.
At the Steiner brothers.
Oh hell no!
Ooh,
Damn.
He he
ooh,
ain't killer.
the Shaker
At
Heights
the Steiner
Spike.
brothers.
Damn.
Bro, that's wild.
Yo, that is insane, man.
Yeah, they need to bring that move back.
Yo, they from Shaker Heights, Ohio. It's called the Shaker Heights Spike.
Somebody need to bring that back.
That team called the Beverly Brothers. Y'all remember the Beverly Brothers?
Nah, they look like a rendition of
They look,
either the Steiners or a Hollywood Blondes.
or they look like the fake Rock and Roll Express to me. But this
Right.
this was early like 90s, like 92, 93.
Was that WCW?
That's WWF, dog.
It was?
Yeah. They from Shaker Heights. They called the Beverly Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, them them niggas crazy. That move. Ain't no way in the world I'm taking that move. And I before we get up out of here too, I just wanted to point out I forgot to mention one person on my team, Mr. Perfect. I meant to say Mr. Perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Mr. Perfect should have been there. That nigga should have been a world champ too.
Yeah, that's why I had them 1 and 2.
Dang.
For real.
Mr. Perfect, man. He one of my favorite wrestlers all time too. That nigga
He was
promos,
he
he
was I
had
was
them
just about to say
fire.
his promos.
Man, he was doing the you remember the McDonald commercials with
Yep.
Magic Johnson, I
Oh
mean
yeah,
Bird and Jordan, and they be like off the house, off the roof.
off the roof. Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Perfect
One of
was
the
doing
top
them
five
by
most complete
himself.
wrestlers.
He was doing them by himself. The nigga used to be like, you remember the promo where he was standing at the end zone and he threw the ball
And throw
And
it
threw the
all the way
ball,
over there and
and he
then
was
run and catch it.
then run to catch it.
he was talking to the nigga first though. He like, yeah, so anyway, man. So I fucked the bitch, right? I got a leg up and hold on, here I go. Take off, go catch that bitch, throw a touchdown to himself. Man, he was that guy, man. Mr.
Yeah,
Perfect,
for real.
I
And
love Mr.
his music was fitting to me for his gimmick.
Perfect. And he
Yeah,
spit the gum
and
out.
and if you gotta have a gimmick, that's one to have, Mister.
That's a great, great
For real, yeah. Everything I do is perfect.
Mr.
Everything I do is
Perfect,
perfect.
Mr. Perfect, JBL with the gimmick after he became the after he dumped the cowboy shit and became the stockbroker.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That gimmick was perfect. Like if I'm a performer, I would love to have that gimmick.
I watched a couple of his matches the few days ago when he was JBL, bro. He may put on one of the greatest gimmicks as far as acting it to the T, wrestling to
Yeah.
ATL was fire.
probably like top five, yeah, for real. And
ATL
then
was fire.
and
Thank
I
you.
didn't like him at that time. He was now that I'm grown, he is fire, bro.
ATL was hard, man. Everybody was hating on JBL, man.
He was a great commentator too.
Yes, he
While we
was.
Yeah,
talking about a
Yes, he
commentator,
was.
he was a great old commentator too.
Hey, and he sold the fuck out that clothesline, man. That clothesline was vicious.
yeah,
He was
for
taking
real,
hands off for real.
Mm.
for real, yeah.
And last but not least, Bob Holly. You remember that gimmick Bob Holly had when he was just whooping everybody ass? Like that was his gimmick. Like I just beat
Yeah,
everybody's ass.
bro, yeah.
That I'm not even playing. That was literally the gimmick. I could beat everybody's ass. And like he
He got
was
one. He got one of the best Oklahoma slams I ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will have to say Oklahoma Slam. What's the Oklahoma Slam? Because I'm thinking about Alabama
Where
Slam.
now the Oklahoma slam is when you take them from the back of you and down.
That's the
Like
Alabama Slam.
it's okay, Alabama
Yeah,
slam, yeah.
yeah. That's what. Okay, I'm about to say. Okay, he do got the best Alabama Slam ever. It's not even close. What was it? That was that his finisher? No, that wasn't his finisher, was it?
Yeah, the win on this finisher?
It should have been, but was that his
Yeah,
actual
I
finisher?
thought
I'm,
that
I,
was.
I
Okay.
don't remember what his finisher was.
Did y'all like him when he was with Crash?
I liked them as a tag team too.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love Crash Holly, man. Rest in peace,
Man,
Crash
when
Holly.
that dude used to walk down with the
With the
scale to
scale, oh
prove he was a heavyweight,
man.
Yeah.
No.
man.
What about when he? Not even the fact that he was a heavyweight, but what about when a fat nigga come out, but he wasn't fat enough? He like, yo, I only fight niggas over 300 pounds. Like he done,
he look,
he meant that shit. Like I'm not fighting this dude. This dude is 290. He too little. I'm not fighting him. Yo,
looking just like Roy Johnson.
exactly like him, man. That's
Exactly.
hilarious. Yo, that's hilarious, man. Man, dope show, man. As usual, man. Y'all guys
Try
make
putting
let
water on.
me know, man. Let us know in the comments who you think had the best. Who had the best squad? Who had the best
No.
squad? Tone, you took it up a notch. I did not have a name for my niggas. I just these are super friends and buddies. They just
Mine was called the Apex Order.
oh damn, that's like an actual nice name for for a squad.
Mm.
The Apex Order.
Well.
Yeah, mine
Straight
is buddies who wrestle.
up.
Salute to y'all, man. Anything? Any hot takes? Any hot takes? Any of that?
I think this was
uh,
probably one of the best matches Jay put on.
yeah, best match of his career.
Said that. Yeah, we said that for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. I cannot argue with you on that, bro. He didn't look Party City at all on Monday.
I keep
But
on
he
telling
looked
you, that's
good.
main event J.O. So put some respect on that man name.
He was main event on Monday. That's for damn sure. Hey, Gunther, how long? Let's do it over and under real quick for how long the Gunther match gonna be. I'm thinking Pat is gonna have an incredible first half of that match, and then Gunther gonna beat the shit out of him like the last 4, 5, 6 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
That's what it
The
should.
whole match.
That's what it
Yeah,
should be.
I think it's gonna be a 5 minute match.
If it go longer than 2.5, I'm disappointed in Gunther.
Is Michael Cole gonna interfere?
Michael Cole got to
He
stay
go-
on commentary to say no.
right. I was starting to have respect for him.
He had a moment when he had to realize, like, man, my buddy's not gonna be here with me on this match. I
That's
think
why
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the fourth or fifth match on the card. So so they at least get through majority of the show.
oh
They're
yeah,
like two
oh yeah,
matches before the main event.
oh
It'll
yeah.
happen then. That's how you know Pat gonna be out. So
They,
Michael
they,
Cole will just have to do the last two matches by himself.
no, they're gonna call that one nigga Joe Test. Joe Test.
Oh yeah, don't
Joe
call him.
Joe
Tessitore.
Test
Yeah, don't
on that
call
night.
him in because it ain't gonna be the first match because Pat ain't gonna make it out.
Nah.
So if
If it
it's
is
the
the first match, they just gave Pat the night off. Then
exactly,
My nigga.
just take this beating and go home.
go home, man. You did your thing,
You
dog.
must have another show tonight, so you
Right.
got to get out of here early.
You already sent your money. Don't even trip.
Uh,
Hey man, salute to y'all, man. Make sure y'all support the movement. Hey, our numbers going up. I don't know if y'all ever looked at the page. I've been rolling down. Our numbers going up. Our numbers going up. So let's just keep the momentum. We rolling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We went up 13% on the last video we put out. So let's keep it up.
flat out.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
One.
I'll talk
Y'all
to
have a
y'all.
good one.
Yep.